All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on, YouTube family? Elevation Nation, Conversations. It's your man, God Body Sean. I'm here. I'm in the building. I'm in the house. Ready to chop it up with y'all. Drop some game. It's my Elevation Nation tribe. Y'all know who y'all are. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. We keeping it consistent with the content. Keep dropping it on y'all. Keep elevating and growing. Giving you something y'all can use in your lives. There's a lot of bullshit on the internet. A lot of bullshit on the internet. Even when I was in the music business and doing music, I ain't never put out no bullshit music or nothing that somebody can grab something from. Strike, it's striking emotion. Give you something you can feel, something you can grow with. So we ain't about that bullshit over here. As a matter of fact, let me put my Ray-Bans on so I can pop my shit tonight. It's about to be a new year. 2024. What y'all gonna do different? Let me know what y'all gonna do different. Me, I ain't doing nothing different. I'm doing what I've been doing. Matter of fact, that's why the name of this episode is Create Your Own. God bless the man that got his own. So I ain't gonna do nothing different. I'm gonna do what I've been doing. Manifesting my own destiny. That's what I've been doing. I don't know what y'all been doing. You go through your ups and your downs, your highs and your lows, your wins and your losses, but you still keep going. You stay motivated and you keep growing. I've been doing this. I want to know what y'all gonna do. What y'all been doing. What y'all been doing. I've been creating my own. I've been creating my own from everything from children's books to trucking companies to Airbnb companies. All that. All that. I've been manifesting mine to record deals, creating my own, doing my own albums, doing my own videos, put my own music out there. I've been creating my own from the jump, from the gate. So I want to know what y'all gonna do in this new year. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Matter of fact, let me get some of my theme music on. We're gonna play a little bit of my theme music in the background so we can have something to vibe to. Let me see if I can pull it up. But in the meantime, drop in the comments what you gonna do for the new year. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Let me see how we can we'll pull it up and play a little theme music in the background. We can set the mood. We can set the mood right. We're gonna do it like that. I got receipts on what I've been doing. I got receipts. I got invoices, receipts on what I've been doing. I got receipts. Baby. I've been winning. Matter of fact, we're gonna start the rotation off with a record that I did years ago. Cause I'm winning. Let's see what we do about that.
Power on.
But in the meantime, though,
Bluetooth connected.
This podcast is about create your own, whether it be your own jobs, you create your own money. You literally can create your own money. I created my own money.
I crown myself. I believe I am a king, and I wear a crown on
I was
stage.
creating my own money with my own company, my own
And
trucking
remind my
company.
people, we all kings and queens, gods and goddesses. It's Elevation Nation. Make motivation music.
For y'all that don't know, when you got a trucking company, you can create your own money.
You gotta look at where you come from and where you at and say, fuck it, I'm winning. You winning.
When you run a trucking company, you can book your own loads. We got a little background music for you. I'm winning. I'm gonna play a little background music for y'all while we chop up the game, chop up some good game. But when you have a trucking company, you create your own money. It's just that simple and just that basic. Because when you have a trucking company, you have your own DOT number, and you have your own MC authority. So what that means is you have a truck, you're in compliance, you got your licenses, you got your insurance, you got everything you need. Well, now you can go to the direct shippers that need their product shipped, and you can let them know, hey, I have a company, I have drivers, I have equipment, and I can move your product from point A to point B within this amount of time, and this is what I charge. You can contact directly companies, shippers, producers of products, and let them know that, hey, I have a transportation company. I can transport your product or your goods, your goods from point A to point B. I can do it within this amount of time, and I can do it for this price, this rate. And basically, what that's doing is that's basically you creating your own money. That's saying I'll take your product that you need to get over here to point B. I'll pick it up Monday, and I'll have it there by Wednesday, and I need $5,000 for that. Y'all sign a contract, y'all email it back and forth, and there it go right there. You created your money for the next couple of days. That was one of the most beautifulest things that I recognized when I had my own company, I had my own business. I was like, man, I can get my time back. I can make them pay me what I feel I'm worth. And I can create money. I can manifest currency or capital at will. That's manifesting your God body energy. That's manifesting your God body energy. Your God body energy is basically just you believing that, yeah, you are a piece of God. There is a higher God. You have a higher source that your power comes from. But in a minuscule perspective, or in the minuscule realm, you can create whatever you want to see and whatever you want to have in your own life from your works with your energy and with your hands. That's God body theology. That's why my name is God Body Sean. I've created whatever I wanted for the most part with my speech, my thoughts, and my actions. But 2024, I'm just gonna continue doing more of the same what I've been doing. Creating my own. I write books. I have books published. Books that are on the market that are in rotation. I love to read books. I love to read books. I love to watch documentaries and things like that. And when I was reading books with my daughter, we would go get books from the library, and I would always see like, man, they don't got a lot of children's books, with black characters. And the way my mind worked, and the way I feel that I'm built, I was like, I can do my own books. I can create my own books. There has to be a process to it, so I started just researching the process. All right, I know how to write books. I know how to write stories. I used to write songs and records and things like that. So I started reverse engineering it. Said, okay, if I write a story, how can I get someone to illustrate it to put the pictures to it? Because I don't know how to do the pictures. I don't know how to do the illustrations. So I started Googling and researching children's books illustrators. I found some illustrators. We started negotiating prices and terms and things like that for the work I needed done. And we came to an agreement. We got the paperwork signed that I own all the rights to the publishing and whatever I'm paying for, because it's on a work to hire basis. And they created the visuals for my writings. Once I got those writings and those visuals together, I started thinking, okay, now how can I get my books published and get them in all of the outlets like the Barnes and Nobles or the Walmarts or the Amazons? And I just started Googling and researching publishing companies, book distribution companies, and I started contacting them. I contacted them with a product that was already basically done and finished. I wrote the stories myself. I contacted the illustrator, had them illustrate the visuals, for the stories that I was writing. And I came to them with an already done product. So all they had to do was mass produce it and push it to the outlets that they had available to them that I didn't have available. And that's what they did. I paid for my services. Let's get one thing straight. If you want to make money, you got to spend money. It takes money to make money. You can't get past that. Any way you want to, any way you want to cut it or any way you want to put it, it takes money to make money. They go from the damn drug game to, all the way up to corporate business or whatever. It takes money to make money. You gotta have some skin in the game. You gotta invest something, be willing to lose it in order to gain. So that's what I did with the books. I paid for the publisher. I paid for the distribution. I paid for the artist to do my visuals for the stories, and I paid to have all that put together in a cohesive, understandable, comprehensive book. And I came to the distribution company with that product, and we came to an agreement. They pressed it up and they put it out there. That's the same route that you take, let's say, if you want to be in the music industry, being independent, distribution, pressing up, recording, paying for the music, for the producers if you can't produce your own music. It takes money to make money. When I wanted to get into the music business, when I wanted to do music, I would listen to the records, study them, listen to them, and I would say to myself, man, I could do this. I could do this. They're not doing nothing I can't do. I can put words together that sound good, that's on rhythm, that rhyme, that have a cadence to them, could tell a cohesive story. So I started writing my own little raps. What I would do is I would listen to somebody else, like I would listen to Run DMC or LL Cool J or Public Enemy. I would listen to they songs, and I would pretend like I'm the rapper, and I would write songs to their music. That's how I started sharpening my game. I was writing to the rap artists that I liked albums and they music, because they you know they knew how to do it, so I was learning from them. So I would write songs to all their songs, and then I said, okay, well let me start finding out how you can record this stuff. So I started researching and trying to find out, okay, well, you need to go to a recording studio. Okay, let me find a recording studio. Let me call them up and see what they pay, what they charge by the hour to record. And I would say, I need to get my own music. So I would research producers, engineers, things like that make music and production, and I would call them and ask them, okay, I need a track for this song I'm trying to do. What do you charge, to put some music to this, or create some music, original music that I'm gonna own because I'm paying for it? What do you charge, to create some music for this? And we would do that. I get the music from them, and then I would find the studio, go to the studio, pay to get it recorded, get it pressed up. I would pay to press my own CDs up. I would pay somebody that knew how to do the artwork and the CD covers, the design, and do my CD covers, and pay them for that. Now I got my whole product there. I went from having nothing to having a fully complete album, because I started reverse engineering everything. Okay, how can I get the music? Okay, where I need to go to record it? Okay, who can I get to do my album cover? Okay, who can I get to push it, to put it in the stores and this and that? You gotta be resourceful. You gotta be resourceful. So that's why this topic of create your own, just hit a chord with me, because I've always felt like that all my life. If I want something, if I want to do something, create your own. Watch and study other folks that have done it, and see how to apply that to your situation or what you got going on. We can even take it back to the basic days of when I was in the streets. Not because I wanted to, because it was my environment. I was trying, surviving my environment, and I was adapting to my environment. But I was selling drugs and gang banging and all that or whatever. But in the drug game, I would take what I was doing and seeing how I could get the most out of it, or how I can get my own. I was doing some things for my uncle, and helping and working for him, and helping him do his thing, and make money. And I started saying, oh man, this is how they do it. They get a connect, they get a big piece, whether it's fronted or they buy it, they break it down into smaller pieces, and they find them their own spot, and they put it out there for sale. It ain't no different. You apply it to everything in life. So I was like, okay, I want my own. I want my own little spot or whatever. I want to, I'm not condoning this to nobody. I'm not suggesting anybody do this. The drug game is over with. The streets is dead. So we ain't, we're not talking about doing this, but this is the reality of it. This is where I come from. And this is how I learned my whole mindset of create your own, get your own, do for yourself, be a boss. So I found me a little corner and a little spot, and I bought me something little that I had enough money to buy, and I broke that down into smaller pieces, and I sold it and stacked my money to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I growed it, But that's what I did with books. That's what I did with music. That's what I did with my trucking company. I had been in the business for years, and I said, man, I see how they're creating these businesses, and I see how they're getting the clientele. I see how they're doing their rates, or they're setting their prices. And I said, I could do this for myself. So I took it one step at a time. I got my credit in order, the way I could look good on paper. And I can be able to go to a bank or a lender, or get a credit card and use that to fund my business, where I can get my trucks and start from there. Get my trucks, get my licenses, my permits, my DOT number. Get my dispatchers and my brokers, so I can have the ability to find loads and book the loads, so I can do those direct. I started watching and reading up about how you set your prices, how you can set your prices, how you can get your invoices paid out so you can get your money in one day, direct deposit to your accounts. And it's all a learning process. You have to look at what somebody's doing, and you have to ask questions. Okay, why do they do this? How do they do this? What do you need to do this? And it breaks it all down, and it builds it back up into one cohesive puzzle piece, into one picture. You take a lot of puzzle pieces, and you put them all together, and you get one picture. That's how I've done everything in my life. I've wanted certain cars. I wanted a Mercedes Benz. I wanted a Challenger with the Hemi engine in it. I had to go find them cars. I had to see what the price was, see what it cost to get them. And I had to make sure my money was in order to be able to afford and pay for those vehicles. And in order to get my money in order to pay for those vehicles, I had to make sure my business is correct and I was able to generate money for myself besides just a job, where I would have enough capital and resources to go pay the dealership money for that vehicle or that car that I wanted. That's me manifesting that car into my hands. It started out at a basic level of me working, saving money, building my credit, having my own business, working my business to make money for myself. Now I got the income to go get the car. That's manifestation at the basic level. You have the ability to create magic and create things at will, but it is a process, and it does take time. People think because you're not doing it overnight that it's not magic. No, it's most definitely magic. If it takes you 5 months to get to a certain position or a certain level or a certain situation, you're still going through the steps and you're manifesting it and creating it and bringing it to you so you can get to that next level. That's manifesting. That's God body energy. That's creating at the basic level. It's putting in your energy, which is your sweat equity, your work, in order to get the resources, which is the pay, to go get what you need to get. That's manifesting God body energy at the basic level. The music you hear playing in the background, that's me manifesting something I heard in my head that I put together, and I put it on record, put it to music, recorded it, and put it out there. So that's an idea that comes to fruition. That's manifestation. Period. It don't get any basic than that. It don't get any more basic than that. So that's what I'm doing in this new year, 2024. I'm stepping into it, doing what I've been doing. Manifesting my destiny. Getting to the money, getting to the business. Ain't nothing changed. I've been doing this. I'm going to keep doing it. It's a proven technique. It's been working for me. There ain't no need to change. What they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So and that's what we gonna do with the channel, with the Elevation Nation tribe, which is my subscribers, my like-minded individuals that think like me, that are tapped in and tuned into me, that are like, sharing, subscribing, and commenting in the section. I'm gonna build this channel to what I want it to be, where I can go get a bag with it, go get a deal for it. Cause we dropping game, we dropping jewels. We sharing game, we showing love. It's Elevation Nation Conversations. How you take something, make an example from it, take what you can use from it, apply it to your life, and elevate with it, and keep growing. That's Elevation Nation. That's Elevation Nation mindset. That's God body theology. I don't care who don't understand it, who don't know about it. That's on you. I know about it. I understand it. I've seen it in my life. I've seen it. I've seen the fruits in my life. I've seen the fruits from my labor of that. So that's all I'm doing in the next year is continue to do what I'm doing, going through the ups, the downs, the wins, the losses, still steady striving, still steady, still moving, still grinding, running my own race. Everybody can't run the same race. You got to run your race. Next on the list is a cartoon. In order to get a cartoon that's based on the books that I've written, it's the same process. The same process. So that's what's next in the pipeline. Manifesting a cartoon into reality. So I'm gonna continue walking in my God body energy and growing, getting wiser, smarter, stronger, faster, quicker, and just keep going from there. So I had to tap in on this one about create your own. That hit a spot with me. That's what I've always been about. My pops raised me on that. Create your own. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Don't worry about nobody giving you nothing. Create your own opportunities, make your own, and build it from there. So I'm looking forward to this new year, 2024. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a prosperous year. It's going to be a successful year. And that's all I'm expecting from it because that's all I'm putting into it. So, man, please keep liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. Drop some comments. Let me know what you're thinking what you think about this one, this topic. Let me know what you're going to do in this new year. If anything different or if not anything different, more of the same thing to continue getting results and continue growing and continue elevating. So I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. I salute y'all. Keep elevating. Elevation Nation Conversation. God Body Shine. Hit that like, share, subscribe. And we'll check y'all out on the next one. Peace.